first and 2 seconds next year.
Oh, so you're set.
So I was like, no, don't trade.
You want me on camera at all?
Huh? Where's the camera at? Where you just?
Well, if you gotta come in closer.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to.
You guys, I don't know.
I have some good boys.
All right, welcome everyone.
What are you talking about? The red carpet?
We're here live at the red carpet before the start of the 2022 AFL draft, our 9th annual draft. Joining me right now, off camera, by choice, our 2016 league champion, someone that's familiar to all your faces, Guy Conkey.
Hi.
And also joining us for the first time on a stream, choosing not to be live on camera, is the only franchise to never make a playoff, Jordan Briggs.
Morning.
So just remind you guys, of course, watch profanity. This is a family-friendly league. Barring Mark, of course, Mark Thompson, if the wrong, and that'll be discussed,
Pat
by the
Fryer.
way, in draft. Hey, did you get a notification?
No.
No, I like. Oh, okay. Just throwing this out here, and this will get brought up for anyone who's actually watching this right now. There were some, unfortunately, to the guides, there were a few malfunctions, technical difficulties on my behalf, I guess. So I put in some players that were keepers, and this will get mentioned in the actual pre-draft at 6 o'clock. But if you want to get a head start on it, if you already have your guide, if you printed it. So the running backs, cross off number 8, Darrell Henderson. In the receivers, cross off number 25, Corey Davis. In the tight ends, cross off number 2, Dalton Schultz. In the linebackers, cross off number 7, Isaiah Simmons. In the defensive back, cross off number 18, Jaron Curse. Those were keepers. Now, I did have a couple other malfunctions. In the kicking department, cross off Cody Parkey and replace it with Cade York. Because he's with Cleveland, and also showed Cade York with the Jets, so cross that one off as a non-existent. Add in kicker Brandon McManus from Denver. He would actually slot in between the 6 and 7 slot. And then also 2 receivers that are out for the year, and they're both rookies, but if you want to add them for potential keepers in the future, so if you want to add at the bottom of your list, receiver John Mechie, did I say it right?
Close enough.
Metchie. He's a rookie with Houston. He will be out all year. He was a second-round pick by Houston. Every time I get a name wrong, you're going to buzz that, aren't you?
Trying to find a good
Every single time. This guy's, look at it. Look, I screw names up, people. I get it, okay? You don't need to point it out. And then also a rookie with Kansas City, undrafted, but would have been a big player for him had he not gotten hurt. Justin Ross. He would have really been big on that team, I think, if he wouldn't have been out. He would have been drafted he would have been probably a second-round pick had he not had injuries coming out of Clemson.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of the best receivers in college football over the last few years.
He was better than T. Higgins and...
So I do apologize for those technical... Like I said, this stuff will get mentioned again.
Foreman too.
Huh? What?
Dante Foreman.
Oh, well, there are some spelling errors as well, everyone.
Didn't even put his name
What
in
number is that one?
Number 19. It should be Dante Foreman, not Danita Freeman. Look, Donita.
No, that's how his name is spelled.
No, there's no I. It's an
Donita?
apostrophe. DO''NTA. And then it's Foreman.
It's
instead of
Foreman.
Freeman. Yeah. I got
So...
you. That one's good right there. That.
I need Mark now. Where's Mark when he start cussing you out? So welcome, guys. Here we are. Just, 90 minutes away? No. Or 90 minutes away. 6 o'clock is when the draft happens. Here I'm all flustered. Right now we got beans going. We got buffalo cheese dip making its first appearance at our draft. Guy has brought some that. We're gonna have the Sandy's mac and cheese and Tony's come with the pulled pork. Draft punch is here. We also got cake. What else?
We also got cake.
Making its first appearance. It's a great song, at least. You want me to start singing this? And I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feeling, got no rhythm. So it's easy to pretend I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to treat a friend. I kind of like the buzzer one the best.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. So when we're waiting for draft picks, are you going to play the Jeopardy song?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, when someone makes a bad draft pick, it will see.
What game show is that off of?
Price is Right.
Oh, okay. Is that the... Wow. So this is apparently something we got to look forward to for the next 2 hours I do this for.
Brady and them should be here soon.
Yeah, we're going to have... So in-house, we're going to have... So in-house, we'll have Jimmy. Ian, who's his first draft, he's going to be here. Dennis will be here. Dennis will also be drafting for his son, Chris, who, of course, is new to our league. Took over Efren's team. Ian took over Will's team. Nick Ritz, 3-time league champion. He'll be in the house. Mark will be here. So will Nick Ergang. Brady Bailey making his first draft as a owner. Of course, he's had done several as a GM for his dad Raymond's team. Which, ironically, see, even Raymond's team made the playoffs.
When Brady was...
Did you know he made the playoffs in the very first year? That was the year before Brady took over as GM. So Raymond, you know, if you maybe you needed to just not have a GM. You need to be your own GM. When you drafted for yourself, you did better. He would to Brady's credit though, he was younger.
Dennis said he needs a raft to get here.
A raft.
It's a downpour, but it's not raining here.
Well, in this room, it's going to be raining men. Anyways, so we also have, of course, Jordan's here. Current champion, Tony, he'll be here. And he'll be...
Somebody flying his tires before he leaves. Keep saying no to my trades.
Jordan will be taking Kyle's draft picks. And Tony's going to be taking Anthony's draft picks. And then my nephew, Jordan's younger brother, Grant, will be here as a draft rep for Megan and Rich Nillette. So that covers our room. It does look dark outside.
No, I think it's going to rain. It was given rain at 4 o'clock, a thunderstorm.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain at some point today.
At like
Well,
4.
it actually, the rain must be coming this way because he comes from the west. There's your meteorology report. Back to Bill Steffen. But, so the draft. Let's actually talk some football maybe here. We got the NFL Network going here. We got the Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Not really much of a game.
You know what else I think
But it is preseason, so.
Kansas City.
Number 1 overall pick.
I feel like he could be he might fall.
Number 1 overall pick in this year's draft is Mark.
Especially if people go off the charts.
Anyone going to be shocked if it's not Breece Hall?
Tony's here.
Oh.
And Brady's here too.
Oh, we got people in the house. But pretty much expected to be Breece Hall, number 1 overall pick.
I feel like that's consensus right
Consensus, but, you know.
You know how this
He is a Michigan State fan, and I think going Walker wouldn't, be horrible. Obviously, our league isn't completely designed for, and
I'm sure I don't want to trade.
we have 2021 league champion Tony Mize in the house. As he brings in the pulled pork, there's a thing for you to plug it in.
The pulled pork is more important than myself.
The actual star attraction is here.
Jordan?
You gonna start doing the Law and Order thing too?
That was a Taco Bell.
No, are you gonna start doing the Law and Order one too? This guy's got buzzers for when I screw a name up.
I'd like to shake your hand. How you doing, guy?
Good, how you been?
Good.
You know what? I think there's gonna be a vote at the meeting. I think there's a coup ready to replace me. I think there's going to be a new commissioner next year. I think I'm getting booted out because I screw these names up. Someone's going to say,
Oh, this is great.
this is horrible.
This is great.
This was a staple for me at karaoke.
All right.
Bad bone. This just became like comedy hour, not like a fancy red carpet event.
Well, okay.
Stand violin.
Well, last year you were giving Guy and I his picks away.
Anyways, can we talk football for a second? Can we talk about the draft here, Guy?
Let's talk about the draft.
So, Brees Hall, so number 2, probably Walker. I mean, I already know it's Walker because Jordan has the number 2 pick. Let's do it this way. If you had the number 1, let's pretend for each pick you have the number 1 overall pick. Are you still taking Hall?
Yeah, because I don't like Walker. I don't really like Hall either, though. So
I will say Walker made a name for himself in that Michigan game.
yeah,
I'll never forget there was a play where I don't know how the dude saw the hole. So I think he's got tremendous vision. But he there was this hole he was like literally about to go between the center and the guard, and all of a sudden he cut all the way over and went between I think he went between the tight end and the tackle or something. He was gone for like a 50-yard touchdown. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, that dude's got good vision.
he's probably solid.
I actually think I like Cook more than Walker.
I kind of do too. My thing with, I don't really like the consensus top 10 rookie wise. They're all just kind of there to me. I'm sure some are going to be really good. I feel it's hit or miss too. So I think this year's really different to me. There's no superstar consensus.
I think the receivers have quite a few.
I think there's a lot of good receivers, but I don't know if there's one of them that's going to be really, really good. There's no Jamar Chase.
I could think of 2.
Like,
Potentially 3, really. Even though he's going to miss half the year. Apparently, I just got notification from Mark. He's coming in hot. Coming in hot from soccer tournament. Game starts at 4. Should be there by 6. So our number 1 overall pick will... As long as... You should text, Guy. We're in this. You should text and say, hey, this year's the year we're starting the time limit, and that means if you're not here, you get passed up. So, everyone gets moved up. You got 2 minutes once your pick starts.
45-second time limit per pick.
But okay, so you would take Brees Hall if you had number 2 overall pick with Brees Hall gone. Who would you take?
Cook.
I like Cook.
No.
Unless you're
It's just Seattle. There are so many
you never know the error.
running back wise. I mean, they got Rashad Penny, who's probably going to be the starter until he gets hurt, because he always gets hurt. Walker just had some sort of procedure that was minor, they said, but
Yeah.
still a procedure.
Listen, I've been making notes on my
DJ Dallas has actually been looking pretty good.
Figuring it
So they
out.
just have 3 or 4 running backs on the team that could all cut into each other's playing time and touches. So I think down the road maybe, but I don't know.
So far we got Hall gone and we got Cook at 2. So now you got 3.
3.
Hi, Brady. Corey.
Hello.
Where's Grant?
What's up?
Where's Grant?
I think he went upstairs.
Okay.
It's not as cool as us.
Haley's upstairs if you want to take her upstairs to... I don't know if she's met Haley yet.
I suppose I should join here.
We're kind of off camera, but it's fine.
I don't need to be on camera.
So Tony's joined us.
Am I giving you the money or
How you doing?
your wife?
I think that's the amount.
Try not to talk money in the air here. So yeah, we're talking right now. We're breaking down if you had the number 1 over pick, and he's so far. Hall would be gone. Cook second. So now he's on the 3rd pick. So first pick Hall.
First pick Hall.
Second pick
with the hernia injury to Walker, Pierce.
I guess I should say what. So
Just because of the hype. There, coming out of camp, there hasn't been much hype for Cook. There's been a lot of hype for Pierce. So, knowing who has a second pick, I think it's going to be Pierce, or he's still going to go with Walker.
okay, so now we're at the third pick. Now, don't, I want you to take out of consideration. Well, I guess you're looking. I guess you do got to look at the team because obviously that might be a factor. I guess looking at if you don't look at who's drafting, whose team it is.
Yes.
'Cause I was gonna start, just try to act like you don't even like.
You almost have to know what the team needs, because if they're set at receiver, then why would they take
All right,
receiver?
so third pick. Who would you take a third pick?
It's Eric. Knowing that he has Zeke, Dobbins, and
Taylor.
Taylor already on his roster.
So he doesn't need a running back.
Cook was in consideration, by the way, at 3.
I almost go and start looking at receivers at this point. Drake.
Drake
Right?
London
Garrett Wilson.
from the Ohio State University.
Yeah,
Just because of the guy picking.
yeah.
Okay, so now we jump to where I think is where the draft gets interesting. Is 4 with Chris.
Probably David Njoku.
David Njoku. With Chris's team,
Hold on. So if you want to go that route, then you want to go back and repick your first overall pick
Nope.
because it's Mark. Remember, if you want to go with that philosophy,
Rashad Penny.
he's not going to take someone that good. Hold on.
Adam Thielen.
So over here, Tony hasn't got an opportunity to understand what's going on behind him here. So over here, this was an updated top 30 offense and top 30 defensive players. This was effective as of yesterday. Here's who Mark is probably going to take. Look at either pick 23 or pick 26. Going based off last year, I think McKissick or Naheem Hines would be good slots.
McKissick is out because Robinson is going to be the early down back, and
Well, as of right now, this is how, based off projections, this is how they're going. So anyway, so now we're 4, which is Chris's team. So seriously, it's not going to be David Njoku.
so Chris has Melvin Gordon and Derrick Henry.
Right.
So he only kept 2. No, he kept 3 wide receivers because he got Gabe Davis.
Yep, DJ Moore.
So he could go either way, and at this point, I think he goes Drake London.
I think this would be the Cook spot, personally, but what about you, Guy? Or Pierce is out there, too, of course.
It's just tough because, like, there's so many. It just depends on where you feel the players are going to succeed. Like you're trying to pick between, like, Drake London and Treylon Burks. Like, this is kind of a.
I
But see,
lean a little bit more towards London because of the upside.
Mm-hmm.
I see more upside with London, and he's only. Ritter had an amazing game last week. So could he take the job and all of a sudden Atlanta find a diamond in the rough at quarterback?
I'll say this. If he wasn't out for half the year, I would actually go with Jameson Williams myself over Drake London.
I would not.
I think he would be really good, but...
I think I'd take London.
all right, so now we're at
Okay, thank you.
5, which is this Yahoo.
I'm not going to divulge my thoughts.
Not divulging your thoughts.
So
Josh Palmer.
it is a
Love
Charger.
that pick.
It is a... Okay, so it's no, be serious now.
So
Who do you think he's going to take? So we're at to pick 5.
What do we take with Chris? Is at 4? That's what matters to me.
We kind of were all over the place.
I had him taking a wide receiver.
I had Cook.
Okay, if Cook is there at 5, Tony's taking him at 5. I believe.
if you're looking at my team, I have Barkley,
Yep.
Mitchell, Gainwell set at running back that
You
early.
think.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I
at
haven't
wide
figured out who he's...
receivers,
I know who he's taking, but go ahead and say who you think he's going to take.
He knows who I'm taking too.
Yeah.
Oh, Sky Moore.
Yes, Sky Moore.
It's probably Drake London.
No, I seriously think it's Sky Moore.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, do you?
Because you know he's not going to be there when you pick next.
You're right, and I do like Sky Moore. I don't like his team, but I do like Sky Moore as a prospect.
And he's got a quarterback that can get him the ball.
I can't stand Patrick Mahomes.
You can't say he's not good though.
I
They
know
might-
he's good.
He
I
might
just
be
don't
taking
like him.
London.
Honestly, if Cook's there though, is he going to pass on Cook? Yeah, he's got Eli Mitchell, somebody that's had
No,
injuries.
but Cook, I don't think.
I'm a Chargers fan. Could I go Spiller?
I don't think he takes Spiller just because
What
Eckler
if-
is going to get the touches to start.
Not early down. Spiller's going to take the early down.
Is the
work.
meat warm enough? Is it on? You get the meat on?
Yeah, it's been
Okay.
going
Okay.
since 10 o'clock this morning.
I don't know.
It's been on low.
Okay.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Not this year's rain. This year's.
Oh, that's who's available? Is that
Here
available?
comes the rain.
Here comes the rain.
So, saying Hall, Walker, Cook, and Pierce are all gone through 5. Only one receiver's
He's
taken.
available?
The best available running back left that's a rookie is Spiller.
Tyler Batty.
I don't think he takes Spiller. I would.
Tyler Batty. Yes.
I wouldn't take Spiller.
Do me a favor. Text
I'm probably
Dennis.
gonna go-
One of you text Dennis and tell him that when he gets here to text and say he's here and to tell him to park in the driveway and we'll open the garage for him.
Will do.
I think you go wide receiver there.
All right. So
If all that's there and you got to grab a lot, something you're
so we
going to go
think it's
wide
receiver for Tony Burks.
But I can see it. Yeah, Burks.
Olave.
What's the status for?
I'd probably
Could
go
be
Burks.
Olave.
Could be.
I'd probably go Burks over.
Could be
Burks.
Garrett Wilson.
You're guaranteed looks with Burks.
Or-
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Or-
they have nobody.
I want the reaction Guy got out of Mark last year, and I take Pickens.
You might get a reaction out of a few other people too.
I wanted to trade up in front of him just to do it again.
And that will be discussed, by the way. That will be discussed at the draft, at the pre-draft. Let's see. So now that takes us to 7, which is again Mark. I think this is
That's the
another
one that's
running back spot. This is I think it's Pierce here. Oh, it's
I think
Mike.
Pierce is already gone.
Actually-
Pierce is going to be gone
Where do you think Pierce is
before
going?
7.
Not with Marlon Mack on the team. Marlon Mack's going to take.
Oh,
all
yeah.
his
According to
carries.
Eric, Marlon Mack is the starter.
Starting. Yeah, starting.
Things have changed.
So
Are we
you
in
think-
consensus that he's taking a running back here, though?
I feel, well, he ain't got much at wide receiver either,
guess
though.
not. Actually,
Half his team's
You
on
know what? Actually, it would be if you're Mark. The smart play is
It's
to
wide
take
receivers.
Hall,
'Cause
and
if that-
then your next because he has 4 in the first round total. Make the other 3 all receivers.
I mean, honestly,
So,
just
I think he goes receiver. The receivers that are going to be there for him at 7 are better than any running back he's going to take.
yes, I agree. I agree. The running backs are going to be gone too quick for him to.
There's
Seven.
So really, any of the rookie receivers
there's
go here.
4
Yes.
quality running backs in this draft.
Or does he go top on the board receiver and take Thielen? Thinking for right now. He's already made the comment that he's going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, he already made the comment that he
He
believes
said that
he's
to
a
him,
playoff team.
Jordan. That
He
he's
told
going
me
to be
he
a playoff
believes he's a
team in this year.
playoff team this year.
So does he go
Thielen
Thielen
guaranteeing points
for that reason?
Let me look at the board here. He's going receiver.
And just so you guys
Talk
know, when
about
I did
Mark.
this, hey Tony, when I did this board, it literally changed in 10 minutes.
Yes.
I know.
I'll say Calvin Austin.
Uh huh.
Rookies.
They're
That
rookies.
high.
Rookies, unless there's like Gallup's injured right now, that's why he's got 2 stars.
All
And
right,
he's gonna
so-
draw targets too when he gets healthy.
So we're thinking receiver for sure.
Tyler Boyd.
So now
I'm going Alan Lazard.
okay. So now we go down to. I wish you guys would take this a little more seriously.
I'm serious.
I'm trying to be.
Why not take Lazard, Eric?
No. I don't disagree with what you just said. Just,
If you're Mark, why not take?
we're trying to like give in. This. I think this is not comedy hour either. You know, I mean, have fun with it.
I
But
also don't want to give away like players we're looking at down the road too.
Right. So
what do you got to worry about? Mark's taking half your picks anyways. I don't think you don't have a first round pick until 2030, right? Just kidding.
I like the playoffs though.
2024. So then next up, then we got back-to-back Brady. Of course, Brady's in the house right now, and we're not going to ask him. I think Brady goes
running back, wide receiver.
or receiver, depending on what running backs are there. If Hall, Cook, Pierce, and Walker all gone, he's not taking a running back. I mean, do you chance Penny at that pick?
I wouldn't take Penny.
So then there's nothing else you're going to touch. That early.
Spiller. I'm telling you, Austin Eckler has came out himself and said he's going to have a reduced workload this year. They want to save him for when he's needed. He scored 20 touchdowns last year. He's not going to score 20 touchdowns 2 years in a row.
Yeah, you're right. No.
Touchdown regression.
So now you look at who's his running mate. Spiller, Kelly, or Roundtree. Which one's best? Spiller's the best one on all of them.
Right, absolutely.
Out of pedigree.
But yeah, I think, and then so we're going possibly running back, possibly receivers here.
I got it wrote down.
This could, I mean, seriously, this wouldn't be a bad Jameson Williams spot.
No.
No, it wouldn't.
Again, we're not building. What people need to understand is we're not building for just this
It's
year.
not a redraft league.
Taekwon
This is
Thornton.
like right here, this right here.
It's a hybrid dynasty league.
These are
Yeah.
Right.
where I want it.
So you're building for the future as well, and he's only out for half the year. And you got to also look at, like, there are, and I don't like saying this, there are certain teams that, and
This-
Brady
I
is
did-
Brady is in that playoff discussion,
Yes.
but he's also can be out of that playoff discussion. He's not a locked playoff team. Like some could say,
None of us are a locked playoff.
well, of
No,
course
I
no.
can get
But I mean,
injuries, like, I
well,
built my whole
okay,
team.
this guy right here, not this guy, but that guy
I built my whole
Jordan.
team just for the playoffs. And
has this app, and it goes and he puts in as our
You're
teams are
winning.
as sit they right now, not counting draft picks. As it sit right now, it has you still winning the whole thing.
you win as of right now.
And it has me in second place.
And it has me almost dead last somehow. I can't. With my team, it's got me.
I look
third.
at Jordan's team on paper, and I look at him winning his division first of all.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, Jordan made a lot of good moves.
I mortgaged everything for it though.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, 2024.
No, you've actually you've
2024,
actually
I'm not
mortgaged
looking-
worse in the past.
2024.
You're actually not
I'm
that.
not looking bad because I still have 2 seconds and 2/3. I don't have a first there, but I kept them early round picks kind, and I still have all my fours and everything.
And you still have a
after
first for next year, right?
that. I don't have any of them first.
Oh, I didn't realize
That's
you
why
gave them both away.
He traded him to Guy for a Christian.
Oh, they both.
For Christian and Brandon Ayuk.
And I got Pittman. Guy got a second rounder next year from me.
And 2 firsts for me and James Robinson.
He got Gus Edwards and
Yup.
James
from-
Robinson.
James Robinson out of that.
Yep. And James Robinson's playing.
Yeah.
He's Yup, he is healthy. It's just how much he's gonna get goal line work probably.
All right, so now we
Look, this is
move.
what I had wrote out for that.
So we got Brady. So now we're back to back Mark
I
picks.
can change that to another one.
I think these are both receivers.
That's
Mason
what I
Rudolph.
can do for that.
Oh.
That it's up to you.
I agree. I think
That's my
Mark,
offer.
unless by some crazy circumstance he reaches for a running back, I think he goes running back at 1 and then goes with wide receivers and just stacks his wide receiver core.
All right, so look, this
I mean,
here, I like. If he's there, that's not that. He's gonna be taken.
taking a tight end
Yes,
actually
he's
wouldn't be a
gonna go-
hor. Well, he's still. I guess he can come back and get tight end in the second round.
Probably 3 overall. Yeah, he's gonna go 1. And I'm taking 2.
I got a tight end I'm going to be taking today that no one's ever heard of. It's going to be a league winner.
I
Jeremy
think
Ruckett.
I think I'm good at tight end. I got Mark Andrews.
I'm set at tight end as well with Pat Fryertooth.
Yes, you are.
A little disappointing to get the jersey.
Well, I was kind of
Because he's gonna
anticipating
take-
trading him.
Oh. Can still do in-draft trade.
We'll see what happens.
So he isn't buying on any of these first rounders for Fryermuth or what?
He never responded yes or no, so could be thinking it over.
Surprised Brady over there wasn't trying to get Fryermuth from you. He is repping the Le'Veon Bell jersey.
If he's there at this, Tony
Or is that Rod Woodson? I know it's Bell.
It's Bell.
I ordered it for him.
Same thing.
All right, so next up we have Jimmy.
If
Now we're getting into, these are obviously all playoff teams.
See these.
this is another
when you get this late, these teams are already pretty good. They're building depth at this point. Like my team. After that 5th pick, actually right now, I'm set at running back, I'm set at wide receiver. So that 5th pick is depth for me. I got a tight end. I got all of my starting defense besides the defensive linemen. So my team, my starters are done. So everything I draft in this draft is depth for me. So I'm willing to throw dart throws early and mix things up and completely confuse everybody. And everybody's like, what the hell is this guy doing?
I can tell you this. We were talking, because Jordan brought up about how Nick Ritz was able to get Mahomes for a lot less than it had it not been the situation. And I said to him, I go, well, think about it. Because he's like, well, you know, man, you could have got. He's like, no,
I felt like he overpaid.
Ritz overpaid? No, Ritz underpaid. But here's the thing.
I'm in the situation.
He wouldn't have got him in the draft because Nick didn't have a first-round pick. So here's the thing. I will say this. If he had to release one of those two, I probably would have had to take him at 3. One of them. Being as there's 2 teams that...
Yeah.
And especially with the 4th spot not keeping a quarterback, literally, if Burrows or Mahomes was not kept,
you would have taken
I had to
either
take one at 3. And I would have had to sacrifice not getting a Buckeye receiver. But I would have done that just fine. I think I could have lived with that for this year.
No. I don't want to see him.
Oh, we got someone chiming in here, it sounds like.
I texted Dennis, by the way.
Oh, okay. So then we got Jimmy. Like I said, we said these are guys are going to be depth people.
Is it on the table?
No, it
It's
ain't.
not.
I lost it.
Rich has got 2 first-round picks.
They're at the end of the first one, ain't they?
But still, he's got 2
Yeah,
first-round
2
picks, and he's always a top contender. And then go in the second round. Obviously, it's going to be hard to start predicting stuff now.
Yes.
Once you start getting into that second round.
Yeah, it's too tough.
He's gonna miss some games.
I'd say this is be interesting to see where
But it's not.
these defensive players start going in the second
They're
round.
gonna go quick.
They could even start going as early as the late first.
Oh yeah.
Because there's some of these defensive like Fred Warner, Foyer. These guys are
Eric
getting like
Kendricks,
running back points.
Yeah.
Yes. Did everybody see Darius Leonard is no longer Darius Leonard?
Yeah, listen,
Shaq
I looked
Daddy.
up Darius Leonard on the app.
Shaquille Leonard.
I looked it up and I was so confused. I was sitting there looking.
Apparently,
at
we need one more.
Darius, and it was
Apparently, we need one more
nowhere.
Shaquille
And then I typed in
linebacker
Leonard.
in the league. We already got 3. Well, Shaquille, because technically it's Shaq
Yeah, you're confused with these there.
Shaq Barrett,
Somebody didn't pick him up.
and
This one
Shaq
there,
Thompson.
this one.
Yep.
I mean, I'm assuming their names are actually Shaquille, not just Shaq.
Yeah.
Don't pick him up.
But if you think about it, think about these players:
If they followed him,
Shaquille Leonard,
I'd grab him.
Shaq
I'm gonna take
Thompson,
him second.
Shaq Barrett. Their parents would have been our age, probably. So their parents were probably Shaquille O'Neal fans. Here we're having the red carpet. We're talking about names of players now. This is apparently what the red carpet's come down to. Brady,
Well-
you want to come and say anything? You're welcome to be a part of it.
Last year at the red carpet
Yeah.
event,
Guys, I'm
you,
just trying to
Eric
He's back
kept
here
calling
catching
catch
up,
up,
out.
you know.
You're rocking the stash, the chops,
Chops, yeah, for sure.
the sombrero.
I tried to connect them, but I
Actually, it's more like crocodile Dundee. Not crocodile Dundee. What's the Steve Irwin?
No, it's patches.
It's like a Steve Irwin hat. Wow, wow, wow. It is. You know, I debated wearing this helmet here for the entire draft.
Please don't.
Do it.
No,
You
but
think of
last
both?
year in
You
the
think
red
of
carpet
actually?
event, you kept calling out Guy and I's picks, so you made me nervous and made me take Kenny Gainwell in the second freaking round because I was worried that somebody else was going to take him.
Actually,
away
on that
from
one,
me.
I think I actually wrote out a piece of paper, like showed the camera.
Yes, he did. So that's why I'm
Now
not
he's guarded, he
saying
won't tell me his
anybody
picks.
that I want.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you don't say anybody, then you're going to give yourself away because then they're going to be like, oh, he's avoiding these people right here.
Well, that's why I said I wanted.
He's
Sky
taking
Moore.
Lazard. He's taking
And
Lazard
then-
at 5.
He's taking who?
I mean, he's taking Alan Lazard at 5.
Could be.
Why not? You
Hey, look.
guaranteed. He's guaranteed touches from Rodgers. Rodgers has already openly said he doesn't like any of his rookie receivers.
What are we looking at? What just happened?
Cobb isn't.
What I just missed?
Cobb is not going to be his number one.
I think Antonio.
Gibson?
Did you see where
Gibson just returned a kick.
Did you see where you're sitting, by the way?
Yeah, back there, secluded by myself. That's
Well, no, you're gonna have Grant next to you,
Yeah,
so
Brandon's
yeah.
he's gonna be drafting for
Rick.
Megan and Rich.
Okay.
So can you help him out if he has any problems?
Yeah, like the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, you have San Antonio Gibson play with punt team and third string offense?
So what running back is there, McKissick? Or was that Ryan Robinson? Who just took the hand off?
So now what's up with
There's that Robinson. I told you Robinson, Eric.
Well, it's preseason.
Whatever.
Hey,
Whatever.
This is what we need in football is another freaking Alabama running back.
He's not going to be a starter.
I know he's not. It's gonna be
what's up
Gibson.
with this?
Not yet. Not to start the season. It's like Walker ain't gonna be a starter.
So
to
does
start
Brian
the
Robinson shoot up the charts now?
No.
No. No hype. He's just there.
What's,
Is that Dotson?
These guys not get good points or what?
I think so.
season. These ones.
Because they're all like.
Yeah,
Dotson was, by the way, on this chart. Dotson just missed
No, I
out.
mean,
He would have
no, I
been.
didn't think the position.
He would have been if we went another
They're
10. Or
not as
Dotson
high.
would have been in there
Okay.
in the,
This is
in
gonna
top
score a
10,
lot.
or
Yeah.
if I went at 40.
Linebackers score.
I fit as many on there as I possibly could.
Safety.
Someone with the beautiful handwriting probably could have fit
I
more.
was like,
As you can see, my handwriting is exactly.
Like these right here, the linebackers.
I feel like
No one's gonna say that's John Hancock saying
Yahoo doesn't know football.
If not,
Well, it's all based off our stats. This is all based off what they're gonna projected to do for the year.
I know, but it just
yeah, you do got number one. You can start two players. Like one linebacker and you got your one, whatever.
So also I put in there. You can see I got Jesse Bates.
Yeah, I know.
He is the number one defensive back, but I specifically let everyone know. Specifically put hold out next to it because he has threatened to sit out the entire season. And I just want people to think about that before they drink. Because, you know, like, if he went high, like, that would suck if someone drafted him in the second round. The dude doesn't play at all this year.
Right. You go win the toilet bowl this year.
I'm surprised they just haven't traded him yet.
It just depends.
Just pay the guy. He's actually performed well enough to... I mean, I guess I don't know what he actually wants.
Yeah, like that.
I mean, he doesn't... I'll say this. Bates does not deserve to be
This guy.
Derwin James money or Jamal Adams money or
Yeah.
Buda Baker money. Someone's...
Oh, isn't there? Okay.
I can at least
There's a lot of our receivers that came in this.
air in my first. So Mark is already concerned about making the deadline and having a Minnesota Viking situation where he has the first overall pick and people keep leapfrogging him. Which, think about it, if Mark didn't show up here and we did that, holy cow, because all of a sudden you'd start having, like, he'd be, okay, well, would you take Hall?
He wasn't there.
If all of a sudden you could leapfrog this and
I
he
don't
can't
think I
pick
would.
anything until he
I
gets
think
here.
I still don't think I'd take off.
Okay, so he'd draft Walker, so now I still move up. I almost feel like I'd have to take Hall.
You almost have to.
I almost have to take Hall and then just trade him.
Just
There you go.
Trade it back to Mark for 2 first rounders.
Could you imagine? He probably quit the league after Fryer moved. He probably,
That'd be hilarious. Wow.
No, this guy's
I mean, I could take Hall. I just
I tell you this, like I was telling,
I just don't like
I was
the
telling
my confidence.
yeah.
Jelly Donut and the guys here earlier. It's the line from
Honestly,
draft day.
you probably want to hurt him.
I'd take Pickett if we had 2 quarterback rule.
If
I really would. I like Pickett.
Yeah, if we had 2 quarterbacks, more people would keep quarterbacks. So the quarterbacks that are available.
Who knows? I
this
might
year-
even maybe one week this year I'll have
Just take
Pickett.
him out. This is where you're gonna write your picks in.
I'm in the situation I can put any quarterback
Oh,
in
there's
there.
a few of them?
I'm
No,
going
we
to prove
got
this
one for
quarterback
you,
rule
one for-
wrong.
That's cool. Okay. So do I
don't
write
care if you have
one
Aaron
of them or
Rodgers.
one of them, or
No,
what?
yeah, the football. One's just for her.
What's okay?
I don't want anything to do with the Green Bay Packers.
Here's my question.
You don't want anything to do with like.
What happens if all of a sudden week 1, like, Aaron Rodgers goes down? Is the mentality on that, like, I wish we wouldn't have done this now? No, it's the quarterback rule is what it is. It's going to last for this year, and we'll re-vote on it next year, and we'll see what happens. Who knows? It might stay. Someone might say, you know what? I like that rule. Jimmy, you had a great idea there. You're a genius. Eric's an idiot. Actually, a lot of people probably see that regardless.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Um,
You have cheer thing on your phone for that one?
Cheers.
Cheer. Oh, geez, here come the applause. Eric's an idiot. Jimmy is greater than Eric.
So, what?
I'm waiting here.
Well, I'm
I'm trying to set you up.
Let me see.
There's a lot of sounds. I think.
Again, guys, there's pulled pork. If you guys are welcome to start eating.
It's not too much off.
I sort of got in previous years, I feel like the red carpet goes longer and there's a lot more talking points.
Nah, bro.
Why are we not talking more?
I don't
He's
know.
a little bit more of that question.
Because last year
He
he gave
did,
away
listen.
picks.
Last year when
Oh,
he
so
played-
now all of a sudden I give away picks. So I'm giving away strategies.
I'm willing
When you
to
play.
analyze
When you
other
play.
people's stuff, but I'm not going to give anything that I'm going to
No, I wouldn't expect you to.
Or I'm a fan of this player or this player.
Yeah, could. Could also be another.
I could have traded him. I could have traded him. I had off him. When I had off him,
Shano Mac.
but I didn't want. I don't like that. Haymaker.
So is that supposed to be because I said I was an idiot? Now you're calling that money?
Yep.
If I wanted that money,
It's going to be a long night.
Is he gonna be?
he's gonna be good.
Nah.
It is going to be a really, really long.
No, bro.
Listen.
What was that
There's so
one?
many
All right,
questions.
You are not prepared.
It's like Jalen can't throw.
It's going to be a long night. No, I don't feel prepared. I haven't felt prepared in a while, apparently, because I've been screwing up spelling of people's names. I put in keepers by accident.
So, Joshua Kelly has been John Kelly in your guide for 3 years now.
That's true. That's true.
His name is Joshua Kelly, not John Kelly.
Just
Just saying.
At least I got the Kelly spelled right, because it's K-E-L-L-E-Y, right?
Change it to Shaquille Kelly.
Shaq Daddy. So, and I'll bring this up. So I've been really, really busy all summer. So I do apologize that maybe the time and effort didn't go into this like in normal years.
I'm just kind of glad I went through it and caught those ones.
Thank you to Tony for making the draft cards themselves. It was, as always, is a time saver. Maybe in the future we'll go back to the original format where we had index cards. That was pre-U. I used to have index cards for everyone. They had to hand them in.
I had him because I drafted him earlier.
Yeah, the announcer.
I'm going running back.
And then, so essentially at this point we just flat hand him to Guy.
If you hand me one I don't like, I'm going to give it back. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to pick this guy. Guy would say to whoever, yeah, you don't want to
Yeah,
pick
you
this
don't
person.
want
Just
I don't want this guy.
Yeah, change it.
change it.
I
Or he
want
drafted.
this guy. You can't have him.
This guy is no good.
No good, man.
The best was the year that Jabril Peppers got drafted like 3 times.
Who?
Peppers?
Yeah, Christina tried to draft him like 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's already gone. Oh. I think at one point she actually had him or something, didn't she? Or-
I don't know. I
Don't
think
forget-
Will drafted him, then she tried to draft him.
Wish we had offensive linemen we could draft. Because Creed Humphrey's my favorite.
If we could go seriously, offensive Yahoo,
Yahoo.
Yahoo, where are you? Yahoo, talk to me here.
If
If you're listening, which I know you're not, but if you are, we want offensive linemen. Think about it. You do it as like a team defense, and you get negative points if they give up, like for example, sacks are negative points. Yards for loss are negative points. And then you get like bonus points for like let's say a 100-yard rusher. Or not bonus. You're based off the 100-yard rusher, 300+ yard passer.
So with that said, if they allow a sack, would that be taken off the quarterback and put on the offensive line?
It'd be both.
Why?
Because he did good when they.
So you're going to knock the double points for a sack?
Now they got Patrick Mahomes throwing to him.
You're-
It's like
You're
if he does bad,
if you have this.
he's bad.
If I had the Chargers offensive line and Justin Herbert, Justin Herbert gets sacked, I get knocked
That was a touchdown.
2 penalties for 1 sack.
That's what you get for having Herbert.
That's your fault for yeah.
Well, I feel sorry for Ritz with Mahomes then. Good decision on keeping Burrow and getting rid of Mahomes. The guy is trash. Did you see that throw?
Also, Yahoo,
See that route?
punters. We want punters.
No,
If he didn't took that deeper, it was
why? So you
a
can take
touchdown.
Jacksonville's punter?
Hey, I did bring up the punter rule there.
What was his name? I even had the jersey.
Cook.
Do half a yard.
Oh yeah, it was
Logan Cook.
Logan Cook, the punter. Great guy. Except don't hand him a Seattle Seahawk hat for him. Sign it. He will refuse.
At the Hall of
Now, it
Fame.
wasn't me, but there was someone that handed the Jacksonville Jaguar kicker or punter a hat.
He was
And he refused because it said Seattle Seahawks, which I don't blame him.
he was sitting there, you know, he was
Might be a breach of contract or something, too.
taking snaps from the long snapper and stuff, and he'd grab the ball and throw it to the kids in the front
Yeah.
row, and then the kids would throw it back to him.
They're just playing around. You know?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, this little kid comes running down, and he just signed something for somebody else. Hands him a Seattle Seahawks hat. Cook looked at it, looked up at him, and handed it right back. I laughed my ass off.
You know what? I know what we can do right now. Since we have no airtime. I can't believe this. I wasn't even thinking of this a few minutes ago. We can announce a few ABL things.
You shouldn't have to touch them. How you feeling about this year, Tony?
What, the fact that I traded everything like you
Listen,
did for the football league
Listen, I
to
could've-
win the
Me
championship?
and Eric were talking about it, and he had offered me a trade the day before for Capella.
You
and
would have won.
I would have won because he'd have got me the block category. But look, listen, I
I'll give you an
felt
update.
my team going into the last
Got an
day,
email from.
looking at
comes
it.
an
You know, I was
email.
looking at it and I was going,
Text or something.
we just got to win this category.
My
right
next
here.
trade was on the
To be
phone.
honest, going into the last day, I'm like, I lost this.
Listen, and I was confident in my team. Going in, I was like, I should be, and I didn't want to trade anymore because I traded a lot just to get in the basketball league. Traded like 2 firsts for Cat,
Yep.
and I was like, I don't want to throw everything away. I was like, because we only keep so many less keepers.
Yeah, you only keep 3 guys on both of our teams. We're gonna
Half our team, half of them are
are
keepers.
going in the first round.
Yep.
So-
half of them are keepers anyway.
So for those that are actually
that
part
was
of the
me. I
ABL,
was like,
if they're
he's
watching
confident,
this,
and I was like, I can't do this.
apparently these guys don't want to hear any, and they're in the league. But reminder that the draft is going to be on Saturday, October 15th. It will also be a combination. So I originally had said the time, I think was 7. It'll actually start earlier than that. I'll get the time. It'll probably be like 5. Because we're going to do a combination meeting / draft. So we'll do the meeting first. If there's anything we want to change, that's the time to do it, as far as scoring or anything else. And then we'll go into the actual draft.
Trade
So,
And lost.
here are your 2022 ABL keepers. What team should I start with, gentlemen? It doesn't matter.
Why
To-
not the winner? Why not the winner?
Champion on down.
Yeah.
First to last.
Okay, Tony has kept
Ja. That's Ja. Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Do we need? Oh, there's my beautiful wife.
Is it so far?
Zip so far.
Brady's in there somewhere.
We're gonna be letting the dentist into the garage.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Have a sandwich.
Oh,
To-
I'm really happy about the fact that you made that.
Ja.
Tony is
You're
also
pretty
keep. Tell you what, we're gonna hold off on announcing these apparently.
For 12 hours.
'Cause I can't even get people that are in the basketball league to pay attention.
Hey, I'm paying attention. I'm writing
Okay.
it down that way I know for
All right,
straight.
so Tony is keep Nikola Jokic, Ja Morant, and LaMelo Ball.
Oh, you kept
What's
LaMelo?
this? Is this some sort of a podium here?
That's where
Well, you know
the little red thing here
Tony,
goes. The
I
speaker
did-
goes
I kept-
when we actually start drafting.
I kept catting.
What's with the blanket?
See, I
So
did
looks
that
nicer.
last year. I kept
It
some
doesn't.
bonus in Jokic.
It does. It does.
See,
But I had the guards. I'm not
It
going to let
does.
ball go.
You can't
Do
see
you want me
it.
to
Ja,
get?
you
so much better.
Do you want me
That's
to
like
get you
me
a
with,
nicer
like,
one?
if I was to let Luca go.
What's
you're
wrong with that one?
Shoot yourself in the
I don't know.
foot.
If you think there's a better one, then
This
fine.
Listen, I could have.
Huh?
I can't trade him.
Okay.
How
okay.
many
You can grab a different one?
I don't care. Sure. Or flip
Where-
it upside down.
Damn. Look, I could have traded Luca 3 or 4 times for Giannis now. It's off, but look,
No, they're both bad.
Okay.
I'll go put it in the wash, but I'll grab the
All right.
Luka is.
So what team do you want me to announce next? I don't know why you guys are like
Top
having a
to
conversation. I'm trying to. I can't. Okay. I can't.
Just go in order then.
Who was second? You were second. Second place is. Oh, I just got told. Hold on. Anthony told me to hold on. Anthony, I'm holding on for one more day.
Is he live on the YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, see, that was.
Yeah, Kyle just texted 1 minute.
Oh, they want to write the basketball stuff down.
Everybody's probably wanting to. I am. I mean, I know mine. But that was me with come down to that last day, Tony.
So we're gonna
I was
hold on
sitting
for a
there,
second
and I
here.
was literally just like, I don't want to give up no more. I feel like I can win.
I literally don't pick in
You know
the
what?
5th round this year until the 3rd round next year.
Of basketball? Look, I ended up trading Jimmy Butler because why not? For a 2nd round pick. It's worth it though because he's gone in the 1st if I don't.
So the reason I did that is Eric always said he wanted one guy to win both leagues in the same year. I already won the football league.
Yep.
I'm gonna do
This is a
anything I
Colts.
can to win the championship.
Drink the
So
juice.
when he hands me that trophy, I got the 2021 football trophy.
Yep.
They're gonna be sitting right
Sitting
next to each other. I thought about bringing the football one, walking up to Eric and asking if he wanted to touch it.
So the trophy's not here. Oh, is he behind him?
The basketball one is.
So right
I
now,
think
I'm
both of
actually
them are.
setting the link to Oliver and Chris Hernandez, who are not in the football league. I'm sending them the link for
Good thinking.
letting them know that we're about to announce this.
Good thinking. But no.
I mean,
And then I could have tried. They tried to get me to trade Cade Cunningham.
So we'll wait a couple minutes here. Actually, I'll announce them at 4:30. How's that? We'll announce them at
Yeah.
4:30, or unless Chris and Oliver say okay and they're on.
And then Anthony tried getting Cade Cunningham from me for free. Offered me like a 5th round pick for him. I said, I would just let him walk. He said, well, I'll probably just get him in like the 4th round or something then. Or in the 5th, and I was like, I've got a 2nd and 3rd round pick. Who says I
One of you
don't
guys
go back
texted
and
Kyle,
back up?
or you said Kyle texted one of you guys, or was it Anthony?
Yeah, he texted in the group text 1 minute.
No,
Oh,
that
he texted
was
that
no,
forever
that was
ago,
he
though.
said that a long time ago.
Yeah, he
Oh.
said that forever ago.
That was 13 minutes ago he said that.
That was
Hi,
before
Grant.
we started discussing it.
How are you?
Good.
That's
Came
how.
down earlier, but
You're okay.
talking,
You're okay.
so-
Wow, you grew like even more.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
7 feet
feel
tall.
like it. I mean,
Yeah, I don't.
He might be a 1st round pick in the basketball league here pretty soon. That's my nephew Grant. He's going to be repping for the Nolets.
Mom's always talking about how he, he does all this work and stuff. I'm sure he's in shape. He's pretty good in shape, but no, he's soft.
All right, so we'll wait like
I went to the-
wait
went
for
to the
5 minutes.
Gym with him.
Yeah,
This guy's soft.
Nick Ritz is the main beneficiary of all my trades.
I know that's what we
Yeah.
were talking about. How he just
And
literally
Nick
come
is
in
Nick is joining us,
and he's
taking
got
over
like
Aiden's team.
6 top 3 picks in the next 2 years.
Eric, you have spoons down
You're
here.
welcome, Nick.
Look, he
Yeah,
ridiculous
there's
trade.
if you go in that back room,
Uh-huh.
there's a strainer. There might be some in there that I've washed already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already ate so much of this pulled pork yesterday.
He was eating it as he
It
was
wasn't
cooking,
even
wasn't he?
funny. Well, I made 20 pounds for me at home, too. Made 20 pounds for here
20 pounds per
and
home.
20 pounds for home and packaged it all up.
Really good.
Threw it in the freezer. So
So sorry, this
when
isn't
I
very
want it-
exciting right now. Apparently, we came this year with a very bad red carpet event here. It's not much of an event.
Huh?
What?
This one is like one of the worst I think we've ever done.
Ah, it's not that bad
What are you
though.
talking about?
We're not hardly talking.
That's
Oh, it's just
everybody's
5
busy,
people here.
Everybody's discussing stuff.
You're good, bro.
You know,
First time I met Jordan
so
and
you said
Brady.
that you said-
So
You've never met Brady before?
Said, okay, yeah. I was gonna say,
And you get the third
you said
brother.
before this?
no,
depending.
You're gonna be sitting next to him.
If there ain't nothing here,
I'll help you out if you have any questions on his makeshift guides. Missing
Is
added players, missing players, a kicker that doesn't even exist in the league anymore.
hey, he forgot to put kickers in there.
Well,
I
he's
was
not
thinking-
having to worry about that necessarily, other
No,
than
he's
if
just
they ask
getting
a
the text
question.
to him. Yeah, but it depends. I mean, if there's not nothing.
So where am I sitting then?
You're gonna be at the round table in the back, behind Brady.
Yeah, don't get these two.
Well, Kyle won't actually be
Leave
joining
one ones
us.
out of the way. And if like he's not there, don't-
Kyle isn't gonna be joining until the actual draft
go
itself.
him out.
Oh, okay,
That's what Anthony just said.
okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and start announcing. You guys ready for the basketball?
Announce them, throw them out there.
Okay, so again,
Yeah, man.
reiterate, the draft and meeting will both be on Saturday, October 15th, which is 3 days before the start of the actual basketball season.
Is that lightning or?
One point before you keep going. Take a picture of the list. I'll make sure Chris gets it, just in case he's not watching.
This is my handwriting. I don't.
That's fine. Just take a picture of it.
Maybe you'll take a picture of his if he's writing it down because his handwriting might be prettier
Yeah,
than
I
mine.
got it.
And I did send Chris the link right now. I said we're doing this right now.
I know, but if he's not watching,
Oh, okay.
he's a third shifter. He may be sleeping.
As a fellow third shifter, I'm not sleeping.
That's because you have a better engagement.
Okay. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna start with Tony, and Tony.
You want me to keep Nikolai Jokic?
Nikolai Jokic,
Jokic.
We're still on the
Ja Morant, and LaMelo Ball. Again, Nikolai Jokic, Ja Morant, and LaMelo Ball for Tony. For I'm not gonna.
Just go
So
on.
Eric, me, I am keeping Damian Lillard,
This is one of yours.
DeAndre Ayton,
Well, I might have to pick up those.
and Zion Williamson. Again,
Trade
Damian
Zion.
Lillard, DeAndre Ayton, and Zion Williamson.
Yeah, I traded for DeAndre too. But
Kyle is keeping Kevin Durant,
Literally that.
Trey Young,
I'll pick ahead of
and
you.
I'm going to murder this one, Shai Gil
Gill out.
Shea Gilgaya Shea Alexander. Shea G Alexander. How's that? I can't say it. I'm not even gonna try. So again, Kevin Durant, Trey Young, and Shea G Alexander. That was Kyle. Nick Ritz, who is taking over Aiden's team, is keeping Jamal Murray, Fred Van Vliet, and Stephen Curry. Again, Jamal Murray, Fred Van Vliet, and Stephen Curry.
Fed Van Fleet.
Anthony is keeping DeMar DeRozan, Devin Booker, and Piaske Seacom. Guys, I murdered that one.
Pascal Siakam.
Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
So DeMar DeRozan, Devin Booker, and Pascal Siakam. Siakam. Where's that buzzer guy? We need it.
That's a lot of buzzes.
Okay, Jordan.
Broke it.
Yeah.
Jordan is keeping
Muggsy
Luka
Bogues.
Doncic,
Spud Webb.
Carl Anthony Towns,
Steve Nash.
New Bowl.
and Joel Embiid. Again,
I
Luka
prefer
Doncic,
Luka Doncic.
Carl Anthony Towns, and Joel Embiid.
Don't be looking at my notes.
Oliver is keeping
Don't matter, bro. Don't pick it because it's up here.
Jimmy Butler,
Hey,
Kawhi Leonard,
one for you.
and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
Off.
That too. Again, Oliver is keeping Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard,
Wait, Mitch, okay.
and the Greek freak Giannis. I can say
What was
that.
the second one? Butler, Giannis, and who?
Leonard, Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
And last but certainly not least, Chris is keeping James Harden, Jason Tatum, and I'm going to murder this first name, DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray. Again, Chris is keeping James Harden, Jason Tatum, and DeJounte Murray. So there's your keepers. We will put this together in a package as well and send it to everyone via text at some point. Probably not right now, but it will come to you shortly, hopefully this week, if not tomorrow. And again, 10/15, October 15, probably 4 or 5 somewhere in there. We'll have the meeting, because meetings can take anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, depending on how.
It's like the first one.
Well, there's certain people. The basketball league only consists of the people I just
Yeah.
mentioned. So a lot of some of the people in the football league that drag stuff out aren't there. Guy, for example.
Tony's still there, though.
Yeah, good point. Tony is there,
Add an hour or so.
but he can be short work. No pun intended. And we'll also have there is one more thing for the ABL to come at the pre-draft. Join us at 6 o'clock for that exciting thing. And so that's that. That's the basketball league for 2022 keepers. And hopefully Anthony got that. Hopefully Oliver was able to get that, and so was Chris. And Kyle will get that information to you as well. He's over in the somewhere in the Middle East, fighting for our country. Thank you for your service, sir. I do mean that. I don't want that to come as a joke. That we do appreciate your service. And I don't know what else to talk about. I guess everyone's eating at this point. That's here. We got an hour and a half to go. We got 90 minutes. I don't think I can rattle another 90 minutes at this point.
Probably just wrap it up and wait.
I'm gonna wrap this up, but I'm gonna do it with a song.
Oh boy.
That's what everyone's hoping for.
Yep.
It's a Miller song, so.
Got a commercial coming in
Wait,
first.
you don't think to the 5th round this year?
Either fourth or fifth.
So, hold on, everyone. We're gonna close out with a good song. Here.
Everybody's gonna be going.
I know. I know.
That's the negative side of the basketball one. Is like I learned the first year I went like 2 bigs right away, other than Luca. And I
So,
figured out like right
we're
away.
gonna-
That's
we're gonna wrap up
you have to get
the-
your bigs out just because they add up so many of the categories.
The red carpet event an hour early. We didn't have a lot to talk about, unfortunately.
Is Jokic gives me big man,
And
point guard.
Yep.
obviously, a lot of people I know don't show up because they don't want to be on camera. We got the ones in the house don't even want to be on the camera. And but it's very, very pleased. It's gonna be our 9th draft, which means next year is the 10th anniversary of the league. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. And I think for the 10th anniversary, I'm gonna try to see if we can get some of the originals back.
I'm actually retired. I mean, 9 years.
I'm dragging this out because I'm waiting for a certain thing to come up, to be said in the song.
Gatsby's?
Gatsby's. Gatsby's is an inside story. That may come up in the draft. Let's just put it that way. However,
I was dying.
we'll be back here,
I was dying.
and a return to the Mac will be present.
They were doing that in a quiz.
Bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you soon. 6 o'clock, we'll be right back here. Take care. Remember, that's how the cookie crumbles.
It's really good, guy.
Thank you.